We are reading Sara Carrolli's 5-star reads. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you already know we do a lot of book content, so if that's of interest to you, make sure to stay. I messaged her the second time I've messaged her asking her to help me with a video, and she's so sweet and so nice. I really like her book rec, so I was like, might as well just read her 5-star reads, because after reading Rock Paper Scissors, my life was changed. I messaged her. I put a message over here. I'll blur some of it out because I like to respect her privacy. Ended up picking 3 books from the list that she sent me, and I'm currently already reading one. Put a picture over here of the one that I'm reading. By the way, if you don't know who Sara is, she's also a booktuber. She has the cutest videos, the most aesthetic videos. I'll put a picture of her page over here. Make sure to go follow her. I'll also be linking her page down below. I started reading Darling Venom yesterday, and I'm already like 20% in. I gotta say, I'm obsessed. I'll try to give you guys updates as I go. I downloaded that one on my Kindle Unlimited because it's free on Kindle Unlimited. Actually, most of the books that she recommended to me are free on Kindle Unlimited. I only ended up ordering one, and that one gets here tomorrow, so I'll show you guys that one. But let's just start with Darling Venom. So far, I feel like you should look up some trigger warnings for that one. There are some triggering subjects, not for me, but they might be triggering for other people, so make sure to look them up before you like get into it. I personally really like it so far. It really took a turn after like 15% of the book, so like, okay, I was not expecting that. And there's already some plot twists coming up. I gotta say, I still don't know how I feel about Tate, and I feel like I'm gonna struggle with that throughout the book, but I'll give you guys an update when I'm deeper into the book. I've been reading it on my Kindle device, and also I have Kindle on my phone, so when I go to work, I just read on my phone during my breaks. I have not updated you guys pretty much at all on this video. I'm like 75% into Darling Venom right now. I'm gonna put a picture of the book over here because unfortunately I'm reading most of them on my Kindle right now. I'm obsessed with that book. The only thing I haven't liked so far is the transition between like all the dramatic events and the trauma and recovery to the actual love story. I think that was a little rushed, but I really like it so far, and I might just try to finish it and then just give you guys all my thoughts about the characters and what I liked and disliked about the book. I still have like 15% left on the book, 25% left on the book, and with that being said, we did get a book in the mail that is for this video, one of the ones that Sara recommended to me, and that's actually the only one that I'm going to be reading on a physical copy, even though it's on Kindle Unlimited too, so I might like kind of switch around if I find that I'm like taking too long to read it. But I'll show you guys the next book in a second. There was something on this book package and it literally stained my finger, and I've tried like 5 different things to get it off and it's not coming up. So yeah, I don't know, it's like some type of oil or something. It's not coming up. But this is the other book that Sara Carrolli recommended to me. I did try to clean the cover with some papers and stuff. That's why it's not like as shiny as it was supposed to be, because I don't want it like staining my other books. This is If He Had Been With Me by Lauren Nowlin. I'll read you guys the synopsis of the book before I start reading it, but at first I want to finish Darling Venom, and then I do have to find the synopsis for that one because I didn't read it for you guys since it's on my Kindle, and I don't know how I find like whatever is on the back of the book for that one. But the cover of this book, it's like really good. I really hope it's not like sad because Darling Venom was kind of sad, but we'll see. I also started reading the 3rd book, so I have like pretty much every single book going at this point besides this one, and yeah, I can't wait to tell you guys my thoughts. Other note, I did get Starbucks this morning, and I'll let you guys in one of my new favorite drinks right now. I posted white chocolate mocha latte, and I do an extra shot, and I'm also doing oat milk. It's so good. I do know where, but I do like the toppings. It's so freaking good. Okay, this quote, it's so good. I can't just like not read it to you guys. It says, this is in 76% of the book if you read on Kindle. It says, love is expensive, its currency is scrape, and sometimes it costs more than you can afford. That's so good.
Chestnuts roasting, Jack Frost nipping at your nose. So I'm offering this simple phrase. Although it's been said many times, many ways,
I usually sit with the book wall behind me, but it's kind of a mess right now, so we're just gonna sit here with the little Christmas background because I have to read you guys the synopsis of Darling Venom, and we're not gonna talk about it yet. I usually just read all the books and we talk about it at the end. But wow, Sarah, these book recommendations you have given me are so freaking great. At the moment, I'm actually reading all of them at once, meaning I finished Darling Venom and I started and then I started another book that I'm not gonna mention yet. But yeah, they're all so good. I think this is the first time that I'm actually reading 5 stars from a booktuber that I'm actually gonna finish all 3 book recommendations that she has given me. First, let's just look up the synopsis for Darling Venom and then I'll read it to you guys. Working on my coffee. This coffee mug, it's like Christmas. It's screaming Christmas, so it's made. Really hard to hear to read. I'm wearing a lot of blush because I did the M. Cole makeup. You can even tell in this camera. Anyways, I always get off track. Freaking hard to read, but I'm going to read the back of the book for Darling Venom. I'm going to put a picture over here. That's the book that I just finished. It says, I wasn't supposed to be on that roof on Valentine's Day. Neither was Kellen Marchetti, the school's designated freak. We met on the verge of ending our lives. Somehow we found strings at our tragedies tangle and tighten late at an unlikely bond. It's very hard to read. We decided not to take the plunge and agreed to check on each other every Valentine's Day until school ended. Sometime, one roof, 2 retired souls. We kept our promises for 2 restless souls. We kept promises for 3 years. On the 4th, Kellen made a decision and I was left to deal with the consequences. Just when I thought our story ended, another one began. They all say love stories look the same and taste different. Mine was venomous, disgraceful, and written in scarlet scars. My name is Charlotte Richards, but you can call me Venom. It's so hard to read. Look what I just tried to read, you guys. It's like that right there. Freaking hard to read. Anyways, that's the synopsis of Darling Venom. I have so many thoughts about that book, but I can't talk to you about it yet because we're not done with the video. So now the description of If He Had Been With Me. This one is also on Kindle Unlimited. All the books that I'm going to mention in this video are on Kindle Unlimited, especially the ones that I'm reading. And yeah, that was actually really cool that literally almost all the books that Sarah recommended I can find on Kindle Unlimited. But this one I did wanted to buy because I really like the cover. In the description, it says, if he had been with me, everything would have been different. Autumn and Finn used to be inseparable, but then something changed and they changed. Now they do their best to ignore each other. Autumn has her boyfriend Jamie, her closest knit group of friends. Finn has become that boy at school that everyone wants to be around. That still doesn't stop the way Autumn feels every time she and Finn cross paths. Growing nagging thought that maybe they could have been different, maybe they should be together. And as time passes, Autumn realizes she might not get another chance to make things right before it's too late. I really hope this is not a sad book, but if it is, it's a lot. Trigger warnings for Darling Venom. If you're still watching the video right here, that one, I know there's a lot of trigger warnings for that one. For this one, I'm not sure yet as to tell, but that's where I'm at. I'm gonna go ahead and read a little bit and then I have to head to work because I'm gonna be late.
frost nipping at your nose. So I'm offering this simple phrase.
I finished If He Had Been With Me. I have no words for this book. Like, hold on. So by the description, I kind of knew this was gonna be a sad book, and then when I actually started getting into it, then I was like, yeah, it's gonna be sad, but I didn't think it was gonna destroy me. I just last night, I pretty much finished this in one sitting, with a few exceptions because I did have to like work and stuff like that. But this book was so freaking sad. Look up trigger warnings because, or if you don't want any spoilers, then maybe don't. This book, oh my goodness, I read like half of it physical and then half of it on my Kindle, and I went through it super fast. I have no words. I can't wait to offer you my thoughts about the entire book and of the video, because I think I might even go into a spoilers situation where I tell you exactly how I feel about the ending, but I'll put a bunch of warnings so you guys don't get spoiled. With that being said, it's time to read the last book I'm gonna read for this video. I'm still debating if it should be the last book or if I should read another one. I put a picture over here. The name of that book is, the last book that I'm going to be reading is Heart of the Raven Prince. I didn't know going into it that this was going to be a Cinderella retelling, and it's actually kind of funny because Cinderella is my favorite Disney princess. In Sarah's defense, she did send me a lot of books and I did pick these 3 books, and I didn't know that 2 of them were going to be super sad, but that's okay. Like I haven't read a lot of sad books lately, and I've been kind of wanting to, and I think that's kind of building tolerance for a video that I have coming. But yeah, this one, Heart of the Raven Prince, is Cinderella retelling. I don't think I have to go into detail. Besides, I will say that there is fays in it, so if you've read Aquatar, there's like fairies in it. There's a lot of books about fairies, but I feel like the only one I've read that has fairies in it is Aquatar, so I'll go ahead and say that about it. I'm excited for it. I mean, 11% in, it's definitely going to be on the happier side versus the other 2. I think I might be wrong. You might be like laughing at me right now because it's probably not going to be happy, but I don't know. I like it so far. I'm like 11% in. I've been going through this book so quick, and Sarah, I gotta tell you, if you're watching this, I don't think I've ever finished books this fast for like a challenge video where I read someone else's recommendations. This has been absolutely amazing, so there might be a part 2 because Sarah's recommendations were just great. Probably should just shut up and go to work. Okay, I haven't forgotten that I'm doing this video, so I want to give you guys an update because I'm almost done with the 3rd book that I'm reading for this one. A new Kindle. So this is my new Kindle. This is my old Kindle. You can already kind of tell the size difference. This one is the Kindle Paperwhite, and I decorated it with like friend stickers, just like my old one. I'm obsessed with the details of this one. The only reason why this is relevant for this video is because I am reading most of my books for this video on the Kindle, and if I'm totally honest, since Thanksgiving Day, this is all I've been doing. I got a new Kindle on the Black Friday sale. It arrived within the same day. So go grab a Kindle if you don't have one because it's super cheap right now. This one is the beginner's Kindle pretty much. If you can see, the skin's kind of, the screen's kind of thick. This one's a little scratched up over there. And then this one is like more sleek. You can definitely tell the difference. Yeah, I'm obsessed with my new Kindle. It's all I've been doing since I've been just resting and reading a lot. But I want to give you guys an update on the book that I'm reading right now, which is Heart of the Raven Prince. I'm gonna put a picture over here. This is the 3rd book that Sarah recommended for me out of the list that I ended up picking. 3 books. This one's the 3rd one. Like I said, I'm not gonna give you guys my ratings and my entire situation until we're done with the video and I read all the 3 books, because I want to be fair. And so far, this might be my least favorite books out of the 3 that I've read. I like that it is a Cinderella retelling. I just don't really like that there's not a lot of chemistry between the characters. Like, I feel like this should be a series because we're not getting a lot of them as a couple until like the last part of the book. So it's my only critique so far. I'm liking it though. Like, I really like her character. She's been through a lot. I mean, typical, you know, Cinderella character. But it's been really fun so far. I look like crap. I have to get ready because I have a nails appointment later. I don't know if you can tell that my nails are super outgrown. I need to like switch it up, and I'm probably going to be finishing this soon. I only have 1 hour left, so I'm like 83% into the book, and once I finish, I'll give you guys my thoughts. And yeah, it's been really fun so far. Like, I've been going through this book super fast. Even though this is my least favorite one so far, I feel like they have really gotten me out of the reading slump that I was before I started this video. No, I haven't read a word since we last spoke, but I'm getting to get my nails done, so I wanted to show you guys my outfit and help me pick some glasses and shoes. This is what I'm wearing. And these glasses seem like, this is not focusing. These glasses seem to be perfect right now, so think I'm gonna read a little bit before I go, so maybe we'll finish the book before I go and I'll give you guys an actual update. Maybe we won't, we will see. But now we gotta talk about what I think about these books. So first I'm gonna talk about Darling Venom, and I think I already read you guys the description. So I gave that book 5 out of 5 stars. And my rating, I honestly love that book. It really took me by surprise. It was very dark in some ways, so look up the trigger warning. And I just really feel like, okay, spoiler alert, I'm about to start spoiling every single one of these books, so if you haven't read them, just go ahead and skip, because I do want to do some spoilers of all of the books that I read for this video, starting with Darling Venom. And yeah, so if you haven't read those books, you're gonna have to click out of this video. So this video is gonna be me spoiling these books and talking about how I feel about them. But Darling Venom was a 5 out of 5 for me. I really enjoyed that book. I think Tate, he was a really good character. Part of me kind of thought that the other guy was gonna be alive for some reason, and it did kind of shock me that their love story ended so quickly. But it had to happen that way in order for the book to develop into what he did. I really think that her and Tate were destined to be together. I didn't really like the miscommunication throughout, that I feel like they were really talking to each other about, you know, how they were feeling about getting together, even though she was pretty much his dead little brother's love of his life. That was a little morbid to me, but still, like, I really enjoyed it. It was a 5-star for me. I went through that book so quick and I almost cried several times with it. And I just think that it's just so perfectly executed. And the fact that the book that he wrote was named Darling Venom and that she was Darling Venom, it was just so freaking good. I love that book so much. It's gonna be one of those books that I'm gonna be recommending to every single person I meet. If He Had Been With Me by Laura Nowlan. Okay, this book wrecked me. This book was so sad. I gave this book 5 out of 5 stars. Once again, I'm spoiling, so if you skip the video and you get to this part, I'm about to spoil this book for you, and skip it. Now you know I gave it 5 out of 5 stars, so I agree with Sarah on that, but skip this part. Oh, I can't believe he dies. I said no, I can't believe that once they actually get together and they get to that part where she loses her virginity to him, and it's such a special moment for them, that then he goes and dies. And it makes sense that that's literally the title of the book, that if he had been with her, he wouldn't have died. But why was this so sad? I was very close to crying with this book. It was just unbelievable. It's such a good book. And also the cover, it's amazing. You can read this also on Kindle Unlimited if you have that, but you just need this cover. That's why I just had to get this one. But then it was like so special too. I mean, when she finds out that she's pregnant, like, that wrecked me too. Like, there's just like so many scenes in the last, I want to say 40 pages of this book that just completely destroyed me. But it became one of my new favorite books, so definitely recommend this one as well. And then the last book that I read for this video ended up being reading Heart of the Raven Prince. I'm gonna put a picture of the cover over here. All of these books I'm mentioning are available on Kindle Unlimited, so if you want to read them on there, go ahead and do it. And once again, I'm probably gonna go ahead and spoil with this. I feel like this is a book that's really hard to spoil for you guys. It's a Cinderella retelling, so like, you know, they end up together, so like, it's very predictable in that sense. I did like the fae stuff, like the fairy stuff, because I really like ACOTAR. So that was really good. I felt like for this book, the chemistry between the two main characters was lacking so freaking much. And that's why I gave this book 3 out of 5 stars. And with that being said, I can see why it's a 5-star read for you, because everyone's entitled to an opinion on a book. But it's just, I really wanted to like it, but it just wasn't for me. I'm really thankful that Sarah recommended all these books to me. I'm so thankful that I got to finally finish this video. This Darling Venom and If It Had Been With Me are my 2 new favorite books. Now, we'll be recommending these to every single person I meet. They were so good. So good. Thank you so much, Sarah. Once again, go ahead and follow Sarah on Instagram and her YouTube. I'll be linking all her stuff down below because her channel is one of my favorite booktube channels, and her book recommendations are the best. I freaking love her book recommendations, so go ahead and check her channel out. With that being said, we've come to the end of this video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, so follow Sarah down below, and I'll see you guys on the next video. As usual, let me know what you're reading.